Welcome, Libra. This is your weekly focus for December the 10th through to the 16th, 2018. My name's Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the love, all the beauty that you send my way each and every day. Thank you so much. Oh, we had a card fall out. Look at that. The death card falls out. Wow, talk about a week for transformation for you. This is a transformation card. I see this card almost with that's our inner child sitting there on the stoop. Very sad, very forlorn, because our inner child is trapped underneath that cloak, really. We've got that sword word. We've been just waiting for the battle to appear. We're just so tired of fighting, and we're in the sense of hiding. Like maybe we'll blend into the darkened background. But look what emerges. Your transformation. So expect something to happen this week, or maybe it's your own inner transformation, but you get a different perception, perhaps, of your way forward. But I think more of an event. Well, let's pull out some cards. Let's throw that in there and see if an event shows up for us. What kind of event? Where in our lives could the event be? But it's one that's definitely making you move forward. Okay, we were free, we were liberated. We threw away that dark cloak. Our inner child will jump up any second and start to celebrate who we are, where we're going. We're going to get enthused about something. We're going to get excited. We're going to get hopeful. Let's see what the cards have to tell us about this week. Oh, as we start the week, we understand the burden, the heavy load we are carrying around. Now, don't get me wrong, some of those dreams, some of those, and it could be that you're tired. I mean, it could be that these are certain responsibilities or obligations that you really felt and it's been wearing you thin. And some of those things you're going to realize shouldn't be done going forward or needn't be done going forward. Some of them are deadwood. They have no life. They have no new growth. There is new growth here. Yes, you're doing things and you're doing them to move you in the right direction, but there are other things that are holding you back, holding you down, zapping your energy. And I think that you take stock of these things this week. You understand it, or something happens at the very beginning of the week where you just kind of say, okay, that's enough. I'm not doing it anymore. Maybe you're just picking up after somebody all day. It could be as simple as that. Although with the death card coming out there in the beginning, I think it's much bigger than that. And I don't think it's a temper tantrum that you have. I think you just realize where you are wasting your time or your energy or your resources, and you're going to start getting on track with the things that matter, the things that will move you forward. We have the Queen of Cups. So this is about loving yourself, understanding that you do deserve, that you are worthy. You sit there with a confidence. It's almost like a daydream kind of thing as you stare towards that cup and you say, and how will I fill this cup? What will I fill it with? What sort of abundance or love or beauty do I want to come into my life? And it's almost like you're willing it in, and the more you can will it in depends on how much you believe that you deserve that you are worthy of that. So raise that energy up for exactly who you are, of what you represent, of your talents, your abilities, the unique you, and love every part of who you are, inside and out. And even love those past failings, those wrong decisions, those sorrows, because it has molded you into who you are today, to allow you to be ready to experience that cup flowing over. We have the Five of Wands. Well, this is kind of like to play nice with others kind of card. There could be little competitions happening. Absolutely. We could be involved in, work is throwing a competition for who gets the most customers to give a compliment, put in an opinion, donate $1 for charity, whatever it might be. The incentive program, right? And so you could be the motivator for those kinds of things. You could be motivating everybody else, maybe in a work environment, maybe in a family environment. Now, it's kind of on your terms, and you'll probably enjoy what you do. I don't get that as a negative at all. But it is calling you into some kind of group experience, whether it's family, whether it's community, whether it's work, where you'll have to either work or it could even be play. It could be team sports and stuff, where you're just having a healthy, friendly competition. Seven of Cups is a lot about, I think, but once again, that death card coming out first is, you need to expand to all the possibilities that can be. You need to venture your mind into new areas of what you can experience, what you want to experience, new ideas, new concepts. It's kind of like asking you to take the barriers off your world a little bit to see what new experiences you can step into. It could be even creating your own new experience. Maybe it's a talent or an ability that you have that you've kind of been laying dormant. And it's time to look at how to create. This is kind of, I get like a fiction writer sitting there and thinking of the plot and all the different possibilities that can work into it. And they haven't written a book in 5 years, and now all of a sudden they're drawn towards creating on paper or communicating in some way their story. Maybe in some way you are communicating your story. Four of Swords. This talks very much about having been on the battlefield, of always sleeping with one eye open, of never really getting to relax, to always have to keep your guard up, to everything was a hardship or a hard energy to move through. You come off that battlefield now. You take off your armor, you hang up your weapons, and you lay down. Rest, recuperation, meditation, prayer, reflection, absolutely. But knowing that your past in some way is going to not resemble your forward at all. So if you can think of a war zone, and I can't even imagine. Okay, personally, I can't even imagine. But you come off that battlefield, and as you start to recuperate, as you start to open your eyes again for the first time, you hear the children playing in the park. You feel the sun streaming through the window, warming your body. You hear the birds singing in the trees. So it's kind of like you have that, pay attention to your dreams, waking and sleeping. Absolutely. You may want to keep a little journal by your nightstand to write down the first things that you remember of your dreams before it completely disappears. Or write down goals, dreams, desires, or start writing. Once again, I'm talking about writing, so the World card. Oh, this is where we're allowing closure in our life. We're allowing some sort of completion. It could have a lot to do with this card. It's things that we have been carrying with us, um, pulling us down, and it's time to start a new chapter, start a new book, start a new path. The World card is the symbol of you have walked your path. It is time to step into a new elevated dimension of who you are becoming. Look who shows up at the end, guys. Wowzers. that a word? Incredible. Our final card is the Death card, talking about that liberation that you will be feeling, that freedom, that inner child getting ready to dance. For us to remove that cloak, put down our weapons, remove that cloak, that armor, put down our weapons. Feel the freedom, feel the liberation, get excited about our future. That you are so deserving of. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.